I'm wearing shorts and a tank top.
Ah, very nice. And look down at your feet. What are you wearing on your feet?
Nothing, I'm barefoot.
Oh, very nice. And how old are you?
Young. 10. Yeah.
Oh, very good. And feel your hair. How's your hair?
It's wet.
Your hair is wet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very good. What have you been doing?
I just took a shower.
And you're outside. And look behind you. What's behind you?
The backyard.
Very good. And I want you to go ahead and approach the house. And go ahead and go over to the house. Are you on the front porch yet? Does it have a porch?
Mm-hmm. I'm at the front door.
What does the door look like?
It's a wooden door, but it's open.
Is there a screen in front of the door?
No.
Ah, and go ahead and go inside. What's inside the very first room when you walk in?
It's the living room. The living room, and I can see my grandfather's television. He's watching television.
Is he there?
Yes.
Ah, very good. Very, very good. And I want you to walk over to him and say, "Hello, Grandpa."
Hello, Grandpa.
How does he respond?
He gives me a hug.
Oh, very good. And tell him how wonderful it is to see him.
It's so wonderful to see you.
What's his response?
He just smiles.
He has a message for you. I want you to receive his message. He'll tell you. What does he say?
For me not to worry. That I worry too much.
Okay, and what else does he say?
That, that he's okay. And that he's happy.
It's really good to know, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And put your hand on his face and feel his cheek. And tell him you love him.
I love you.
He has another message for you as well. Go ahead and receive it. Go ahead and tell. Remember your recording so you can have this forever.
He tells me to take care of my mom. He wants me to take care of her.
And ask him what is the best way that you can take care of her. He'll tell you.
He wants me to spend more time with her.
Does she miss you?
Yes.
Does she live in Houston or is she in Venezuela?
She's in Houston, but we're not very close.
Very good. And ask him, can he talk to her in her ear to have her be more open with you? Or does he want you to just be unconditional with her and still go and see her all the time regardless? He has good advice. He knows her very well.
He wants me to be unconditional.
Ah, very good. Very, very good. And look around the room. There's someone else there as well. Who else is there?
My grandmother's there.
How do you feel seeing your grandma?
It feels really good seeing both of them.
Will you run up and give her a big hug as well? How's she look?
She looks great.
Excellent. And of course, tell her you love her. She has a beautiful message for you as well. What does she say?
She said to just be happy. Be happy. Do what makes me happy.
Ask her, does she know what you're doing right now?
She says she does. She's happy that I'm helping people.
Oh, very good. Did she know that you were going to come and visit her today? She'll tell you.
She did.
Did she guide you to connect with me?
She did. She said she knew I was coming.
Oh, very good. Is she happy that you're here now?
Yes.
Is she familiar with Hank?
She says that you're a really good person.
Did she guide us together?
She says she did.
Oh, very good. You said someone's been whispering to you all the time. Is that her whispering to you? She'll tell you.
She says yes.
Excellent. And ask her, could she tell you more about your gift? It's a family gift, I have a feeling. She'll tell you everything.
Yes. She said my gift for caring for people and feeling their hurt and connecting with people that's going to help me, that I'm on the right path.
Ah, perfect. She has a message for you as well. Go ahead and receive her message from you. For you, I'm sorry.
She says not to doubt myself to trust in what I'm doing and receive the feedback I've been receiving.
Oh, very good. And ask her, what advice does she have for you to become closer with your mom? She's very wise.
She says we need to cook.
Ah. She says if you guys cook together, it'll bring you closer together, huh?
Yes.
And is she suggesting that you be the one who initiated to go over and say, Mom, let's cook. Ask her what is her favorite meal? Something she can't resist, and she'll say yes.
Well, she actually said my favorite meal.
Oh, okay. Oh, awesome.
But she says for us to cook.
Very good. Very, very good. She said that'll bring you closer together, huh?
Yes. And that'll be the first step to creating a bond. That'll be the first step, is cooking.
And she said the bond will then grow?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. And if she has a message for your mom that she thinks that your mom would really like to hear from her, what would her message be?
To open her heart.
Open her heart to...
Open her heart to love, to not be so angry and hurt.
So she may have some forgiving to do then, huh?
Yes.
So if she can forgive and open her heart, it would probably make her a much happier person, a much healthier person.
Yes.
Very good. And I want you to tell me any impression that you're getting. I'm there with you and I feel like I can feel what she's saying, but I want to hear you say it. Anything else that she has that she could help you with in terms of your relationship with your mom, you'd be very grateful.
She says I need to be more open to, more forgiving of my mother.
As well.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her, did you choose your mom before you decided to come to the planet Earth?
She says I did.
Ah, so she's the perfect mom, and it was meant for you to be her daughter, huh?
Yes.
And what lessons are you learning? What is your strongest lesson that you learned when you chose her to be your mom? If she could tell you.
How strong she is.
And you have her strength, don't you?
Yes, but she's forgotten how strong she is. She's given up.
So who's here to remind her?
Me.
So you're going to remind your mom of how her strength, and you have her strength, and you have lots in common, don't you?
Yes.
Birds of a feather. You know your mom's higher self is there as well. Would you like to meet your mom's higher self?
Okay.
Your grandmother will show you her. Ask your grandmother, can she bring your mom's higher self forward so you could have a brief conversation with her. What does your grandmother say?
My grandmother, she wants to, but she senses I'm hesitant.
And do you have a desire to be hesitant, or this is an amazing opportunity for you to tear down some walls and to be your higher self? What do you choose?
I asked her to bring my mom.
What is she doing? Is she going to do it then?
Yes.
Very good. And I want you to tell me when your mom comes forward, when her higher self comes forward, and take a long, slow, deep breath and feel the relaxation moving through your body. And tell me when your mom's higher self comes forward.
She's there.
I want you to give her a hug and tell her you love her.
I love you.
How does she respond?
She gives me a big hug.
And ask her, why are you guys so at odds at times? She knows.
She says she's scared for me.
What is her biggest fear for you?
She's afraid that I won't be happy, that I won't find my way.
And what way does she think in her mind that would make you happy and finding your way? What is that to her?
She says she doesn't want me to be like her.
And ask her, how was she? She'll tell you. What did she say?
She wants me to find something, do what makes me happy, that I'm not struggling or worrying or have hardship. That I'm genuinely happy.
Now, right now, you have an opportunity to speak to her and tell her how strong you are and to give her some confidence. So when her higher self knows that you have that confidence, then she can relay it to her persons. That's her physical manifestation on the planet. I want you to tell her, do you have a desire to spend more time with her and be closer to her? Tell her that so she knows. Her higher self can really connect with her, and it'll help tremendously when you make the first time you ask, well, can you cook together? Ask her, would she like to cook with you?
She says she does want to spend time together.
Oh, excellent.
She says I just don't want to spend time with her. And that hurts her.
So that means you need to be more forgiving then.
Yes.
And why are you being so stubborn about being forgiving with those little trivial things that happen on the earth? when they're in heaven, you know that everything is perfect and all is met, is it not?
Yes.
So is this going to help you when you pursue your relationship with your mom here on the planet?
Yes.
Very good. Your mom's higher self, she has a message for you. And I want you to listen very carefully to what she has to say and relay it so you can hear it later on. What she's saying.
She says she wants to see me happy, accomplished. She doesn't think I'm accomplished.
And ask her why not.
She says I'm still finding my way, still figuring myself out, learning about myself and my gifts.
And so you have an opportunity now to tell her that she should have more faith in you and be more positively reinforcing that instead of pointing a finger and being so judgmental. That's what pushes you away, is it not?
Yes.
Let her know. And ask her, does she understand how being much more loving will help? And what is her response?
She says yes. She understands.
So tell her now how much you forgive her and you understand your relationship so much better.
She does. She gives me a big hug.
Do you really forgive her?
Yes.
Does she forgive you?
Yes.
Very good. And regardless to however it seems like her lower self on the body reacts or responds, you're going to have this wonderful, amazing experience, and you're going to see things from a much larger perspective. Would you say yes?
Yes.
And it's making a huge difference, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Now I want you and your abuelita and your grandfather to all hug each other in one big hug. And I want you to feel the love flowing through each of you. And I want you to look into their eyes and know that they love you and that they're always with you and they are supporting you with whatever you do. And I think they're telling you a lot of your own personal feelings you're projecting on them, thinking they're projecting on you sometimes. How accurate is that?
Yes.
So you have to have more confidence in yourself. And when you start exuding that confidence, then they'll be more confident in you, because they're all super sensitive. Your mom has your gifts as well, and she feels you. And no matter what you say, she knows how you feel. Do you realize that?
Yes.
This is a good thing then, correct?
Yes.
Very good. Very, very good. And now, your aunt, Imperatriz. Imperatriz. She's there as well. Could you ask them all to bring her forward, please? And let me know when she comes forward.